Nigeria is a very, very nice country. But the people that are in the steering of leadership, because of their own self-centeredness, they are scattering Nigeria. In those days, there is nothing like Muslim Christians. In fact, best of my friends are Muslims. We stay in the same bed, we eat together, we do everything together. But today, people suspect themselves. It was never like that. First and foremost, I'm a northerner by service. I started my service in Benue State. Today, the thieves, the domers, the Igedens, they are my own brothers and my sisters. At least I could speak little of their languages. Anytime I see them, I'm excited because that is where I started my civil service career. And my chief civil engineer in those days was a father to me, Engineer Tosabo. Very wonderful man. He took me as his own. I could go to his bedroom. I could eat his food. That is the kind of Nigeria we are talking about. And the military governor in those days, Group Captain David Jang, was a father, and he's still a father to me. We are still relating today. Even yesterday, I called him. We spoke. He's a father to me. And by the time he was transferred by Babangida to Gongola State, he said, Jide, please follow me. And that's how I became a Gongola man. And I stayed about 20 years in Yola, creating and having more fathers. That is where I met Atiku Abubakar, who today is still a father to me. That is where I met people like Moses Ngbale. That is where I met people like Ibrahim Afa. May his soul rest in peace. His own father, who was the chief of Gakida, was like a father to me. In fact, by the time I was constructing the specialist hospital in Yola, if I'm hungry, I would just go to Baba and head there and go back to my site. Babanga Tuku is a father to me. Awa is like my own blood brother. Boss Mustafa is a brother. We all grew up together, we fellowship together. Till today, I could go to his house, eat his food, and go. In fact, his own mother and dad, they are like father and mother to me in Yola. So those are the things we are talking about. But today we are suspecting ourselves. It shouldn't be. And I was in the government of Gongola State. Then when they created Adamawa State, I stayed. From level 8, I became director of civil engineering for the state. I became chairman of the Railway Agency for the state. Nobody ever thought Jide is a Christian. Nobody ever thought Jide is a Yoruba man. In fact, I was closer to the Lamido of Adamawa than some indigenes. The late Lamido, I have never seen a king, an earthly king like that man. Wonderful man. When Baba will be going to his farm, he said, where is my son? I will jump inside the car. I will go to Jabilamba, where his farm is. I will go to Ngrore, where his farm is. We will sit down together. Nigeria was real Nigeria. Baba knew that my son is a pastor. He will never say, Jide is a pastor, don't come to palace. No. He will even come in, Jide Mutu Yesu, how are you? That is life. Chokoli Adamawa, up to today, the children are my children are his children. That is what we are talking about. And I was so free. They were free with me. I was free with them. I would go to the palace. When people were praying, I would also spread my hand and start praying. I will flow with, because that is my place. Are you getting me? Nigeria was Nigeria. And I happened to marry from the only state in Nigeria that is in the Bible, Abia State. There is no state you can see, but Abia is in the Bible. From Abia State. So my wife is Igbo. So there is no way you can now tell me I should carry dagger and go and be slaughtering Fulani. It's not possible. I was in my house. And I made contact with the then vice president. And I was I transferred my service to federal. I became a director in the Ministry of Aviation. It's not any Yoruba man that helped me. It's God and the Fulani Kingdom. For me to leave Benue to this place, a Biroman, my own daddy, Air Commodore Defection, single-handedly took me to Yola. And I made friends there. Till today, we are still friends. We are still brothers. If I go to Yola today, I am free. I cannot fear. Because that is my home. My children could speak the language very fluently. Even when I speak my own, they will be laughing at me. They say that the Yoruba is smelling your own Hausa. And that is how Nigeria should be. I cannot find myself in a position of authority and I will be discriminating against a Muslim, against a Christian, against a Northerner, against a... Because everything in Nigeria is inside me. By service, by association, I'm a Northerner. By marriage, I'm an Easterner. By birth, I'm a Westerner. So you will be confusing my head when you want to cause problem. In my own family, we have allergies. Am I going to tell them that they are not my own? No. Today, if I were to be president, I don't need to ask to beg anybody to know that in Zamfara, I know people there. In Adamawa, that is my home. In Taraba, my second home. In Benue, my original home before I went to Gongola. I think you are getting me. Yes, you cannot be in a small place and you think you know the whole Nigeria because of your experience in your own local state. You must move out. Move out to know the sensibility of each of the nationalities. Move out to know that what they are talking about, some nationality, they are not correct. When you wine with them, you dine with them, you eat with them, you will know that there is no part of Nigeria that is useless. We have one important thing or the other that is attributed to us. One important thing or the other that is attributed to us. What is happening in Nigeria today is worse than military. Rigging election is taking power by force. Not by the force of gun, but indirectly by the force of gun and the force of inducement. Is you think you are having civilian regime, but they put themselves there by fire, by force. It's worse than military. If you have military, you know you have military. But if you have people with a civilian connotation and they are doing worse than military, it's worse. So let us think of Nigerians as individuals. These political parties, they should not be seen as twin brothers. They should not be seen as one coin of different sides. One, there is no strict ideological difference between all the parties. It's not only dangerous, it is danger to our democracy. When you have a principled ideology for a particular party, which is at variance with the other party, it will be difficult for you to cross from one party to the other. I think you are getting me. If you are a capitalist, it will be difficult for you to cross to another kind of you understand? So if your party believes in some economic view, and another party believes in another economic view, and they are at variance. When you now cross from this one to that, people will say that, well, but this is what you said yesterday. But today, there is little or no ideological difference. And most unfortunately for Nigeria, refined people are not in government. Most people in government from 1979 to date, they are not the best in the society. It's either one way or the other. Some people carry money somewhere and they impose or you. In fact, armed robbers can be anything in Nigeria. Immediately you join and they clean you well. Nobody will remember your past. And when you get to government, you continue your armed robbery and the government will be granted. So in Nigeria, we need to have strict manifesto During the UPN and MPN, MPN was a national party. They have the ideology. UPN had its own ideology. Oh, free education, free health, free this one. 5 cardinal points. And all the 5 states that were controlled by UPN, they were doing the same thing. But today, what PDP is doing in Oyo State may be different from what PDP is doing in Sokoto State, may be different from what they are doing in Abia State. It should be in such a way that every PDP state, it will be the same style of governance, the same ideology. If you want to have free health, everywhere there must be free health. If you want to have free education, everywhere there must be free education. They will identify you with something. There's nothing to identify all the political parties with now. Well, a lot of people cross from one party to the other because most of them are political alerts. Most of them, they don't have a sense of responsibility and no shame. But there are some people that cross by force. Some people force them to cross. If you don't cross, they want to cross you. Those people, they are allowed. Because if you are in a place and they say, we don't want you, there is no need of you struggling yourself on such a person or such a body. For instance, in the early formation of PDP, PDP was a national party. It's a party that is ordained by God. From G18 to G36, they built this party on a national level. A party that will belong to every ethnicity, that will belong to every religion. PDP is People's Democratic Party. It's a party that belongs to people, not a limited liability company that we have one managing director somewhere. And that is why in PDP, there's nothing like national leader. The chairman is our leader. But if the chairman now abdicates his own authority and is kneeling down for a governor, then very sorry. I think you are getting me. But a lot of people, because they don't have morals, because they don't have principle, they just cross because of what they want to eat. When they see this one, oh, there's an opening for me to make money, they cross. When another one comes, they come back again. Or when you feel that you don't get what you want, you cross over. Parties are not like that. I contested for the governorship of Osun State. And when I saw the way things are, on the ground of the something, I stepped down. I said, I'm stepping down for nobody. I'm stepping down for my party. Because if all of us contest and we bruise ourselves, we are going to mess up ourselves. So it's better to have few people contesting. We'll be able to manage the consequence of what happened after the election. Because I am not governor today, does not mean God cannot make me president tomorrow. So why do you need to destroy the party upon which platform you can be anything? A lot of people that leave party to another party, they are not principled. My papa, my mama, they belong to Nigeria. No place